is in some way is recorded in some persistent media, like a paper document or computer file or whatever means. Well, and this is the basis for this matrix and for the classification of the requirements in these 7 cells. There are some combinations which are not possible. For instance, if requirements are formal, then they are verifiable. You cannot find formal requirements that are not verifiable. Also, if a requirement is implicit, then it is not persistent because I have the requirement in my head. It's not persistent. So there is no classification here, but the other parts are possible. So we find 7 possible forms or ways, so 7 possible kinds of functional requirements in a project. They may change. In one moment, one requirement may be here, and later on may be here or here. It may change. But at any point of time, our requirements, our functional requirements, are in one of these 7 cells. So now, a couple of considerations, important ones. First, functional requirements to be implemented must be made verifiable. So if I want to implement a functional requirement, this requirement must be verifiable, because otherwise I cannot. I have to transform it until it is verifiable. No programmer can add a functional requirement in the system if such that he or she is not able to test whether the system or the program or whatever meets that requirement. We always add things to the system, add functions to the system that we can test the system. All functions of the system can be tested. So if all functions of the system can be tested, all requirements, when we want to implement them, if they are not verifiable, we have to transform